Hey guys, so today's Wednesday and we placed a call trade on USC JPY. I did trade Monday. I just didn't have much time to record. I was in Cincinnati and yesterday I didn't trade at all because I was pretty tired. But right now we're in a hour trade for USD JPY and we called the strike 109.88 and I think our price was our price was 70.75. Right now the markets are looking pretty volatile, but USD JPY is around a really nice support, so I'm hoping that this continues up. It's about 15 minutes to the half hour mark, so I think I'm gonna bring you guys in around then and kind of show you what's going on. Hopefully everything goes smoothly until then, but we'll see you then. We had a pretty strong pullback here, right around the 40-minute till expiry mark, and I added on another 5 contracts. I think we got filled at 55 for those 5 contracts. So that helped us out with our average price over here. It's now $65.50. Yeah, there's still 40 minutes left, so it's really it's moving, man. I'm a fan of a little bit of speed, but not too much. So let's see how it plays out. We're a little bit past the half hour mark now, but around then it really pulled back down again and kind of hung around our strike there, but looks like it's working its way back up pretty nicely now. Like I said in one of my previous videos, you can usually tell like how your trade's gonna go right around the half hour mark, and this market made a big push up and has been just kind of chilling there. So we're good for now. So we're at our 2 minute mark now, and currently 2 micro pips in the money. This one's probably gonna come down to the wire here. All right, so that trade we didn't end up winning. Now, this did get rejected at the support level, but I think we should have went for a better strike. I didn't really see this trade until about 15 minutes into the hour, and by then the market has already worked its way back up here. So my strike selection wasn't very optimal. I should have had a strike down here at like the 109.86 level, and that would have been a profitable trade. But in this case, we only lost by 3 micro pips, I think it was. So yeah, strike selection is very important when you're trading support and resistance, guys. That's on me. That was our first loss out of 6 trades so far since I've started my YouTube channel. So let me do some math here. So we had 15 contracts times $65.50. That brings that to $982.50. So I think on Monday I profited. It was either $350 or $400. I'm not really sure. So in total on the week we're down. Let's go 350. Say we made 350 on Monday. We're down $632, and we have tomorrow left to trade for this week. But again, if you're looking to see full-time success in trading, it's not your days that matter. It's your weeks, your months overall. And that's why sometimes when people trade, they find out they can't do it because they just can't accept a loss taken on a day. And when you learn to do that, when you learn how to accept a loss on a day, that becomes very powerful and allows you to move forward and be more consistent with what you do. But for this particular day, it didn't work out, and that's okay because we got tomorrow, live to see another day, and every other day in front of us. Okay, so before I show you guys this next clip or my next few trades here, I just kind of want to go back and talk about what I said earlier. I did say that you should learn to accept a loss on a day, but the reason I said that is because of emotions. The reason I said that is because people want to get into more trades after they take a loss, and that really makes them like want to force trades and make money, obviously, right? You want to get that money back that you just lost. And when you bring emotions into like your technical and fundamental analysis on markets, that's really going to sway you to take trades that you probably shouldn't be taking. But for me, I've learned to accept a loss. Therefore, I can put my emotions to the side to really see if there's any other good opportunities that I can take. In which this case, I'm about to show you, there were 2 more opportunities that I did take and ended up working. All right, guys. So I took a little breather, just a little break. Um, I did get into another trade just because it's a really solid setup, and I think it would help us recover from our loss. So with this trade in play, let me get my calculator here. We have 15 contracts on this position at 65.75. So the difference of 65 and 100 is it's 34.25, and multiplied by 15 would be $513. So if this goes through, which I'm very confident it will, that will really help us even out our losses on the week and give us more of an opportunity to make some money tomorrow. If we did trade yesterday, this week would probably be a different story right now. I can't really say for sure because we don't know. But yeah, so that's why I took this trade. I don't normally recommend doing this, but I can afford to lose, so we're just gonna let this play out. So I took another position on USCJPY for a 9 p.m. expiry. This one is going to be a short. So one thing I noticed about this market is that it's kind of caught in a range right now of support and resistance. It's pretty horizontal, and that's probably why it was volatile earlier on and still is. I mean, as you can see here, this big red candle really pushed down and broke this level, which is right above a resistance, and that's why I took this trade, because there's actually a decent amount of cushion in between our strike here and this resistance level. So right now I'm currently managing two trades for 9 p.m. expiry, and I'm really confident in both, but I would not recommend doing this if you guys are trading with a smaller account. Again, the only reason I'm taking these positions is because we took a loss earlier and I'm trying to make up for it, and I missed a day of trading. So yeah, but this, if these don't go through, this could really backfire on me, which is why I have to pay really close attention and really manage these trades. All right, so we got, I think, 2 minutes, around 2 minutes left on our trades here, and there's just kind of something that I wanted to talk about here. So more times than not, usually my winning trades are out of the money, typically like within the last 10 minutes, and actually come back into the money right around the last 2 minutes, which is what you're kind of seeing here. Uh, Around the 5 minute mark, we're actually out of the money by a pip, and it's kind of weird that this happens, but trading really tests like your confidence and like how well you really know what you're doing, I guess. But yeah, so the thing I wanted to talk about is it's either that you're out of the money within the last 10 minutes and it comes back down just like this and ends up profiting, versus like something like this. Like these are like the two perfect examples of what you would see in trading. So this one, I entered the trade and was in the money the entire trade. And this one down here, I was when I entered, it was in the money and it spiked back up here. I actually added on more contracts. Forgot to go over that, but yeah, I added on 5 more contracts just to change our average price to, let me look, $31. But yeah, this spiked up and came back down within the last 5 minutes, guys. This is really normal actually. So there's 40 seconds here, 40 seconds left on our trades, and everything's looking pretty solid as of right now. So because of these two trades right here, we actually didn't end up taking a loss. I think we profited somewhere around, I think, 150. Let me do the math. Okay, so we initially lost 950, was it? Okay. So I did the math behind our first trade, which would be, I think it was somewhere around $400 profit. Let's see, 34 times 15. 500. That was $510 our first trade, or our second trade on GBP/USD for 9 p.m. And then our USD/JPY trade was 20 contracts for $31, which is 620. So 620 plus 500 is 1,120. Minus our $950 loss, that puts us at $170 profit on the night. I'm very thankful that I recovered my losses. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is a pretty long. This is one of my longer videos. I went a little bit more in depth out of uh, just basically kind of explaining what really goes on when you take a loss. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.